and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForge reporting from the sideline. A moment now to check out some numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. MP out there with Quentin Grimes. And it's Sensabaugh, Dosunmu in at the 3 spot. And with two powerhouses stand in the East going at it, this one promises to be a very exciting game.
Yeah, Kevin, I mean, hey, look, we could be seeing an Eastern Conference Finals matchup here. No question about it. Both of these teams are bona fide contenders. And Simon shows off that soft touch inside.
MP passes to Turner. Here's Grimes. Deep 2 from Robinson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently.
Oh, how about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible.
It seems like MP is always in the news nowadays. Recently, he was featured on the cover of Slam magazine.
A special honor for him, for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if he grew up a fan of Slam, like many players before him. This recognition has to feel weirdly nostalgic in a way.
Pass to Buzelis. Williams, that's good.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Giannis a screen on Simon. Robinson passes to Antetokounmpo, and the basket is good.
Well, a nice start for them. 3 for 3 in the early going, getting into a rhythm.
White setting the pick for Simon. Pass to White. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Buzelis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see.
He's showing the rim no mercy there.
MP against Simon. Count it. A second make in 4 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Same efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. You know, Stan, there out most for you.
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious. His size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Wasted no time on that one. Robinson's got 11 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Dosunmu with it. Into the Kumbos there. Over Buzelis. Giannis, no good. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against Los Angeles.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
MP passes the grind. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And something else that I liked time and time again.
White looking around. Dosunmu. He's guarded by Grind. Simons kicks to Williams. Puts up a three. Dosunmu's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 4. Now Robinson. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Pass to Sensabaugh. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And that play is a great example of why it's important to surround Giannis with shooters. They will get great looks from deep.
Dosunmu, the pass to Simons. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Robinson dishes to Giannis.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Heat. To the inside. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
Now, here's MP. 11 points in the game. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Is usually what you see on the blacktop.
Outside, White. On the wing, Dosunmu. Still yet to score. Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Robinson with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Turner. Outside for Robinson. Here's Sensabaugh. Off target with his 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Williams has a screen for Simon. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Simon. 8 points for Williams.
Well, you see the development of Simon, reading the game better.
Down low, here's Antetokounmpo. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, great steal by Turner. Using his length and anticipation, he's disruptive at that end.
Pass to Buzelis. There's a screen. Simons against Robinson. From the line. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Turner with a screen on Simon. Fires the 3. And Turner is good for 3. And now an 11-point Milwaukee lead.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Simons wide good. Another from 3.
And now for this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. So both teams changing it up here. Smith on the wing, and stolen by Giddey. Simon's on the wing. Here's White, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Hurtling down the home stretch of this season, Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see. But we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place. That's what makes this time of year so exciting.
Screen by Batavze, deflects the pass, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
You love the pressure he's putting on there. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat, but a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Just 4 to shoot. Fires from way outside. Giddey, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Lakers was outstanding. He added 43 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he could repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Good stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance. Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
41 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams, a screen on Portis. Over in the corner, Williams hits the three-point bomb.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
The three from MP. Good on the three-point shot. Robinson's got 18 points.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Here's Giddey. And that one goes long. Robinson finds Smith. Outside Robinson. Back to Smith. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Bucks ahead, up 6. From the United Center in Chicago, back in... We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time.
Oh, it's a highlight reel being put together by MP.
MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
Bulls trail by 8. Giddey with it. Still scoreless. From 13, and it comes off the front of the rim. Milwaukee's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as any.
Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Here's Bolts. Whitmore defending. Here's Ascendier. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Whitmore. Whitmore gets the screen from Robinson. Fires for three. The three is pure from MP.
His first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Here's Fultz. Whitmore defending to the middle. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Hey, that's an aggressive move by Giddey. You'll love to see it.
Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Giddey surveying the D. Six to shoot. To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Smith on the wing. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Excellent D there from Williams. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition.
You'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Giannis, he's checked in for Smith. Back to Giddey. Pass to Asenge. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. We had a nice open look right there. Robinson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Simon's on the wing, defended by McBride. Pass to Buzelis. Simons from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Whitmore. 17 points in his last outing. Portis sets the pick for MP. Driving to the basket. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunity.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
You could see that coming. Giannis not to be denied, especially at the rim.
Pass to Asenge. Now Simons. Now here's Giddey. Shot from 12. MP grabs the miss.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
It's MP attacking, and then Robinson slams it in.
Well, when MP gets in the open floor on the break like that, watch out.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Bucks also changing it up. Turner's checked in for Bobby Portis. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Miles McBride. Giddey with it. Robinson picks him up. Back to Giddey. Williams for 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Whitmore finds Giannis. Back to Whitmore. And a miss there on the triple.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Here's Giddey. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
With how well Giddey moves in his 6'8" frame, he's such a tough matchup. There aren't a lot of guys who can guard him.
White, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Sensabaugh is checked in, and out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Nobody has been better at clogging the passing lanes than this group, who are the tops in the league in steals since the All-Star break. MB is number 1.
Defensively, he's been up. I mean, he has just been blanketing his opponents.
Bulls making a switch here. Simons is checked in, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Bucks leading by 11. Turner with a screen on Simons from outside the arc, and Turner with the basket on the assist by MP. Turner's got 12.
Well, hey, shooting off the catch is right in Turner's wheelhouse.
Pass to Simons. That's his 6th field goal today. That makes him now 6 for 11.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
MP passes to Antetokounmpo. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Simons surveying the D. Over in the corner, White trains the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Well, look, White isn't an elite three-point shooter, but he is solid from deep.
A 3 from MP. Rebound by the Bulls. Williams has got his 4th rebound, nabbing another steal.
And every swipe he comes up with inches him closer to the 2nd spot on the most steals in a season.
Well, his defense has been historic as he marches towards 2nd on the all-time steals list.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Right wing, it's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for MP.
They count on him for a lot of things, and in the rebound department, it's been impressive to see the way he's expanded his impact. A lot of effort and determination is what it takes, and he absolutely has those qualities.
Whitmore, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
That's just great vision from MP there. Always on the lookout.
Simons against MP, and it's good for 2. Simons has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's White driving inside, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. So stand after an up and down start to his career. Kobe White is now a proven scoring threat.
He sure as heck is, Kevin, and it's because of 2 things in my mind: great confidence and great energy every single night. So he's always running and moving, which gets him space and time to shoot the ball. And when he gets that space and time, he is really cooking.
Back to Simons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Anthony Simons cut his teeth under Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. Stan, some pretty good manners.
You aren't kidding, Kevin, and I think going up against those guys in practice every day, watching them every night, and being another guard who has to score the ball, He couldn't have learned from anybody better. And Anthony Simons now a tough guy to stop. Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
MV dishes to Giannis, and he gets the bucket. And 12 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Simons, the pass to Dosunmu. Outside, White. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Back to Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Robinson kicks to Giannis. And the three off target. Bulls trail by 8. Outside, White. And 3 off the mark. And here is Robinson. And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Milwaukee Bucks. This has certainly been an exciting one. Any thoughts, guys?
I like it. It keeps us engaged in the action. Less time to throw jabs at each other.
You better not be throwing anything at me, Kenny.
Here we go again. What am I going to do with you two? All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, they aren't defending the perimeter. Those shooters are loading up with confidence.
You can go out there and knock down a few, Chet. That's how bad the defense has been.
A backhanded compliment, if there ever was one.
He's a great shooter, Ernie.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Bucks leading by 8. They've got Anthony Simons. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. Then it's White, and it's Williams at the 5. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Pass to Buzelis. And here is Dosunmu. There's the pick. Clock at 6. From about 19 feet. And there's Simons on the assist by Williams. Simons has got the first bucket of the third here for Chicago. MP deciding where to go. It's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T. And stolen by MP. Inside, sends the ball, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The shot's good from Simon. Simons has got 4 this quarter.
Well, it took Simon some time to find his footing in this league, but since then, he's been a consistent scoring threat.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Removing it, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Right the pass to Williams. The kick out to Simon. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Williams. From downtown, a rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Turner. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, you got to be able to finish stronger than that. But credit the defense for doing just enough to throw him off.
And it's slammed in by Williams.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Giannis kicks to MP. To the inside. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight. That's good from Turner.
And Turner is the total package at the center position. A big man who scores, shoots the 3 ball, and the power on that through.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Can he get up and finish with power?
Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. The shot's good. Giannis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
White inside. He's guarded by Grimes. Launches it. And it's White missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
Simons against Robinson. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Wow, Giannis. That is ridiculous.
And so Simons will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 16. Simons has got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
Bucks have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the 2nd half. Back to Dosunmu for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Got a screen on Simon. The drive by MP. And then Robinson slams it in.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Williams up on top. Pass to Simon. Over MP. And it's Simon's missing. Bucks leading by 13. Connects again.
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for fourth on the single-season 40-point game list. White down low. He's guarded by Grimes. Good on the triple. Simons has got 30 points.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
And that one's good. MP. And he banks in the layup. Simons has got 32 points.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
A three from MP. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
A well-executed pull-up is so tough to stop. MP already showing that he has that shot in his skill set.
Yeah, easy call.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition back.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
The Bucks making a switch here. Whitmore's checked in.
Maybe one of the tougher covers inside. Don't blame him for the foul on Giannis there.
And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive foul and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
White the pass to Williams. Three-pointer, Simon. The shot that time, not on target. Bucks leading by 18. Pass to Portis, and another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Josh Giddey's checked in for Anthony Simons. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. MP is number one.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Here's Buzelis, covered by Giannis. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. His three-pointers off the mark. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. MP outside. Back to Whitmore. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Giddey. Giannis passes to Portis, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to go on Buzelis.
Well, I like how aggressive Portis is. He knows how to put defenders on their heels and make them foul.
Chicago making a switch here. Bulls trail by 21. White wide open. He fires. The steal. Stolen by Robinson. Goes up. Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Well, it is so tough scoring in the half court. Smart by MP to get into transition and convert on the break.
Giddey kicks to White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Now here's Dosunmu. Whitmore defending. 3 on the clock. White. That shot is off. Bucks leading by 23. McBride passes to Portis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Podziemski's coming in for Dosunmu. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Smith checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Podziemski finds Giddey. And he makes that one. Giddey's got 9.
Well, don't forget now, Giddey possesses considerable height at his position, which makes him a threat to score down low.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. The great skill development program showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Down low. Now Robinson. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Come get it, come get it.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Bulls ball.
Chicago making a switch here. Bucks leading by 23, setting the floor for the Bucks. Smith is out there with Portis. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's MP. And it's McBride in at the shooting guard position.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
And Chicago shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Williams kicks to Simons. Clock at 4 to the paint. Here's Asante. Off target at the rim.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Simons against Robinson. Robinson pulls it in. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Smith kicks to Robinson. Pass to Portis. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Asante. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Simons with the ball. Picked up by Portis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP.
Love the fearlessness from Simons inside, showing he's not afraid of contact.
Will stand one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now, here's Simons. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
On the wing, MP. Giddey defending. Here's Anthony. There's the drive. Takes it off the glass. Anthony's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, look at how fast Anthony's drive is, making it very difficult for the defense to keep up.
And it's Simons missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
To the middle. An easy 2 points on the layup. Simons has got 38 points.
Man, once Simons found his rhythm, he's been non-stop.
Down low. Here's Smith. And that one is off. Excellent D there from Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Simons from outside. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Pass to Simons. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Simons.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Jalen Williams is checked in for the Bulls. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Robinson misses. Chicago's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. To the inside. Now here's Giddey. T right on him. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Podziemski. And the Bulls with another miss. Bucks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Anthony, the pass to Portis. The Bulls shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Now here's Giddey. Whitmore defending.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Stan, we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Robinson misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Simons, and another steal for him.
And the thief strikes again. He's piled up so many steals this season.
And the effort has been there all year long. And now he is tied for second on the list for most steals. Pass to Podziemski. Williams, a screen on Anthony. Podziemski with it. Anthony on him. Here's Asenge. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll... And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion
after review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing. The double checking, and the game continues on. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to Buzelis. Now Simon. Covered by MP. He swipes the ball away again.
Another.
And good. He hits it again.
He's incredible. He just keeps raising his level night in and night out.
Yeah, zeroing in on 5th place for total points in a single season. Here's Buzelis, covered by MP. Now here's White. Right side, Simon. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Sticking with it. Simon's using all of his strength on that one.
Bulls making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. Smith checked in for the Bucks. And here we go. The Bulls first break. Here's Dosumu. And it's Dosumu with the jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And you can see the passing ability at his size. Buzelis is all for getting it to his open teammate.
Taken away by Williams. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Buzelis. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. The Bucks making a switch here. Larson's checked in. Milwaukee's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. MP passes to Larson, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Outside, Simons. Pass to Dosumu. Here's White. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Anthony right side. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Monday, they'll be playing against Tyler Hero and the Miami Heat. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
MP with it. Portis the screen. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Over in the corner, Dosumu. Bulls moving the ball around. Outside, Simon. 5 on the clock. No good there. Good defense by MP. Back to Whitmore. Here's MP.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Portis. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assisted.
10 points for Bobby Portis.
Well, the defense was there, but big Bobby Portis made a tough shot. A high-level basketball play.
Here's Simon. Wow, hammering it in.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Milwaukee has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers. And another one goes. Incredible.
A 60-piece goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the fourth most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm saying it, 71st victory of the season. Wow. Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Robinson.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Outside Robinson. Beyond the arc. Yet another bucket.
Elite Arsenal. He often carries this team on the offensive end.
And for all-time points scored in a single season, he's now tied for 5th place. They double him with Whitmore. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Buzelis, defended by Portis.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
MP way outside, can't connect. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you next time.
Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Washington Wizards going up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at Fiserv Forum. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Ali LaForce. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
Now Washington starting five. They've got Johnson. Sarr out there with Josh Hart. And it's Covington in at the 1. And for the Bucks, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Miles McBride is out there with MP. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. Let's toss it to the sideline, where we've got more on MP's historic season.
He did it. He set a new NBA record for assists in a season, breaking John Stockton's mark from back in 1991. He told me, quote, "I give all the credit to my teammates. Without them making their shots, I don't get assists." He has always been a team-first guy. Back to you guys.
We like seeing them succeed. All right, time to go to the sidelines and revisit just how amazing MP has been this season.
He's the new record holder for steals in a season, and he told us pregame, "I still can't believe I did it. It's an honor to have my name up there. I take a lot of pride in my defense." Can we add to that record tonight? I think so, guys.
I'm with you. No question. Thanks for that. Robinson gets the bucket. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
4 on the clock. A shot by Johnson, no good. Grant, two teams with very high hopes for the postseason. This should be a fantastic matchup.
You know, B.A., I've had this one circled on my calendar. Both sides have talent. They're exciting. You know, it's the kind of game that could come down to the last shot.
Here's Riley. After Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Pass to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
Now Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's MP. Turner, a screen on Covington. Let's go with a 3. MP again from deep. MP's got 9.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Outside Johnson. Back to Covington. From the elbow, MP with the block.
Great defense. The activity of MP so impressive right there.
And another 3 for Milwaukee. Grant, how about the meteoric rise of MP? He's reached 10,000 points.
Yeah, I mean, getting there faster than none other than LeBron James. I mean, remember LeBron broke Kareem's career points record. So I'd say MP is on a great pace.
Milwaukee with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Knocks down the triple. He's got 15.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Riley. Johnson on the wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And he's been playing some fantastic basketball lately, earning him the Eastern Conference Player of the Month award. MP.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
Now here's Covington. 17 points in his last outing. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul. It's Hart on the wing. Sarr with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Hart from long range.
Capable of defending every position on the floor. Giannis's long arms and athleticism wreak havoc on this end.
Here's Covington.
and just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
And we've seen the Wizards churning their roster, Doris, with an eye toward the future.
Yes, and that BA means inevitably absorbing those extended losing streaks, but you're doing it at least with a plan in mind. You need talent to win, and I'm talking big-time talent. And the best way to develop that talent is with patience. So there's a process they're following.
It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him. Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Pass to Hart. Outside Johnson. Back to Hart. Lets the three fly. Drops in the three.
Well, you see teams concede the three to Josh Hart at times. This guy's growing more and more confident.
To the paint. Outside McBride. Pass to Sensabaugh. Puts up a three. Sarr pulls it in.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Outside Hart. Covington passes to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Robinson passes to Antetokounmpo, and the shot goes down.
Yeah, their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 10. Tries it from the top of the key. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a three. And again, Washington with a triple.
Boy, Josh Hart's so willing to make the extra pass. This guy finds the best shot.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Covington. Robinson finds Antetokounmpo. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Eason's checked in for Washington. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Sensabaugh, powered down after the assist, led him to the lane.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Covington, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in. Covington's got his second basket.
How about the touch on that shot? That is tougher than it looks, folks.
There's a screen by Turner. Robinson passes to Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
Just great decision-making from him.
Pass to Eason. Outside Johnson. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Oh, man.
Here's MP. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Robinson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Sensabaugh. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Johnson.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Screen by Eason. Johnson finds Eason. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Now Turner. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. It's Johnson with a drive. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Johnson's got 7 points in the game, and so timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A line change here for Milwaukee. Milwaukee leading by 8. Smith with a screen on Johnson. Jones against Johnson. Picked by Smith. Anthony, the pass to Smith. hits the trifecta. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Koulibaly with a screen on Jones. Pass to Riley. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline, Jay. That one's wide left.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the board.
Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here's Johnson. 10 points for him. Pulls up on the wing. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question. BA. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Here's Johnson. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Over Jones. Anthony on the double. That one drops for him. Johnson's got 12 points.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Johnson against Jones. Pass to Portis. Here's Bellamy. He's scoreless. And the Wizards on the break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Checked in for Milwaukee. MP comes in for Jones. The Wizards making a switch here. Outside Koulibaly. Johnson against Anthony. Outside Johnson. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. 15 points in the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
For 3, Robinson nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Pass to Reeves. Now Koulibaly. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. The shot by Johnson, no good.
So far, rebound.
No.
Has been a focal point for them.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Anthony, the pass to MP. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
He's 7 out of 9 from the field to start off.
Now here's Johnson. 15 points in the game. Over Anthony. And Washington again with the bucket.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in the high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Milwaukee out in front, up by 16. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So on the floor for the Wizards, Tari Eason is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Holmes in at the 2. High post Holmes. It's hauled in by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 19. Inside, Larson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, putting the team first. MP making a well-placed pass.
Washington has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Back to Koulibaly. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
And the shot goes.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Wizards.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's Easton with the jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Pass to Portis. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Back to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Holmes pulls it down. The Wizards trail by 17. The 3 is up. And it's MP with a rebound. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Smith. Shoots over Holmes. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And the Wizards' shooting has been great this game, 58%. Here's Udo. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Robinson passes to Anthony. Back to Robinson. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Smith, and it's Jones in for Larson.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Easton, and Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist from Robinson. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Outside Covington. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Covington. Banked it in off the glass. Covington's got 5 points in the quarter.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Pass to Portis. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, this is a case where you use your size to full advantage. Exactly what you're looking for.
Outside Johnson. Fires the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound. Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Outside Johnson. For 3, Covington. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
With only 1 game left, let's take a look at what the final standings could look like out east. You take a look at the Bucks. This season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches. And, of course, the Wizards not posing much of a threat right now.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, they really understand how crucial this game is. Now, they have worked so hard to get this #1 seed in the conference. And, of course, they don't want to lose their handle of it now.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Lewis. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He dropped an amazing number of points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Outside Hart. Koulibaly with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Pass to Johnson. The three. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Coming into that one, honestly, they were hoping to pull off an upset, but the talent differential was just too much to overcome.
You have the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
Stolen by MP. Moving it up. And a big dunk at the end of the break.
Mr. Springy athlete, Dante DiVincenzo's got some hops.
Washington has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside Johnson. Sarr with a screen on Jones. From deep, Johnson. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 tonight. Koulibaly against DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo, pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. From the baseline. The rebound by the Wizards.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Outside Koulibaly. To the middle. Here's Covington. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Milwaukee leading by 22. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Robinson's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Washington calls timeout. Milwaukee making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Sensabaugh comes in for Jones. And it's McBride in for DiVincenzo. Johnson with it. And McBride picks him up defensively. Outside Hart. Over MP. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Well, you see Alex Sarr get off the triple drive and then use that 7 foot to make it an easy finish.
MP outside. Three-pointer. Hart pulls it in. Washington has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Sarr with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Hart passes to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And he makes the first. Eason's checked in for Sarr. And he can't hit the second.
Well, the athleticism that Miles Turner brings to the center spot is quite remarkable. This guy, an exceptional player on both sides of the floor.
And stolen by Covington. Back to Eason. It's Covington on the wing. Eason, pass to Johnson. From downtown, Milwaukee with the rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
McBride on the wing. There's the three, and he buries his first look.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Outside Johnson. Outside Covington. Eason, a screen on MP. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
And again for three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Washington calls timeout. And here's a look at some numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Johnson, a screen on MP. Here's Covington. Lays it up and banks it in. Covington's got 14.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Turner, good on the shot.
How about the quick feed of Miles Turner? His ability to move around the rim makes it hard to stay in front of him.
Outside Hart. A minute 22 left in the second quarter. And the three off target.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's Turner, that time on the assist by MP. Turner's got 5 points now this quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Washington moving the ball around. Covington, no good. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
It looks now like he's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to check him out.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Outside McBride. There's the triple. On target from range. McBride's gotten his second bucket of the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Johnson. Screen by Hart. To stop the run. And they get it back. Riley. Washington again can't hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's good. 2 points.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Up top, Johnson. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
It's a very exciting group. We get to watch them grow. The league has adjusted to them along the way, but they've adjusted back.
Some great coaching as well to bring these guys along. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Milwaukee Bucks.
While it's been a stampede in transition, they'll run it right down your throat if you let them.
I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to give you a compliment, just like you, Jet, in the blink of an eye.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Well, the Bucks shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. All right, let's go to the sideline, and here's some news about Giannis Antetokounmpo. Allie, what's his status?
The head athletic trainer for the Bucks provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've made the call that they feel it's okay for him to play. And even though there's a moderate recovery time, he's also confident at the moment to be back on the floor.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
It is, and nobody wants to miss any time. Obviously, everybody wants to be out there contributing, but sometimes you got to be patient. You have to make health a priority, get the results, and then put your plan in place.
Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. MP is out there with Miles McBride, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Covington. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Boy, Turner's such a strong rim protector. This guy has such a big-time impact on that end. Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Back to Covington. It's stolen away. MP against Johnson. Here's Antetokounmpo to the wing, right side. Pass to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's just excellent vision from MP. Puts it on time and on target.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. From deep, Johnson. The long distance 3 is buried. Johnson's got 23.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. And looking at the second half of this season, here are the guys who have owned the offensive end. These are the top scorers in the game since the All-Star break. MP, number 1.
You have to appreciate scorers who turn it on down the stretch. He's given them points in crucial games.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Johnson. Washington moving the ball around. And here's Sarr. The kick out to Johnson. Launches it. The rebound by Turner.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Turner, a screen on Covington. MP, the pass to Turner. It's stolen by Hart. And a foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Riley. Still without a bucket. Oh, there's the alley. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Hart can't hit. Milwaukee is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Count it.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The Wizards have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Outside Johnson. Back to Covington. Pass to Sarr. 4-3. Hits a three-pointer. Sarr's got 11 points.
If that jumper can become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Now McBride. Here's Sensabaugh. Second chance shot. And a nice layup by Turner. 11 points in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Oh, MP throws it down.
MP, what a fancy finish.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays. Courtesy of AT&T. Outside Johnson. Outside Hart. It's stolen by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Outside Hart. Robinson with the block.
And how about the defensive chops of MP? Coach loves when he steps up like that.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Bucks.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And he's doing all he can for his team. Just perfect shooting thus far. Now, it's time his teammates, they really have to step up.
How about that read by MP? Working the two-man action makes the right decision.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Outside Johnson, back to Covington. Outside Hart, from deep. He buries it from 3. Hart's got 6.
Well, Josh Hart just making a really quick decision on the catch. It touches his hands and he lets it fly.
Robinson passes to Antetokounmpo. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Larson comes in for Sensabaugh. And Anthony subbed in for McBride. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Koulibaly's checked in. MP against Covington. And again, it's Washington converting.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Robinson against Covington. And MP good for 3. Robinson's got 42 in the game.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Riley, good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's Koulibaly. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Milwaukee has got 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo, bam!
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Pass to Hart. Washington moving the ball around. Now here's Covington. Offline with a 3.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Washington calls timeout. And Washington making a change here. Washington's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Eason with the ball. Pass to Riley. Five on the clock. Washington needs to get off a shot. Eason. And another miss by Washington. Here's Robinson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A. Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
Pass to Riley. Can they get it? It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that's a tremendous lob, but MP making the alley-oop look all too easy.
And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Here's Riley for 3. Counted from distance. Riley's got 6.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
To the left wing. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Anthony. To the middle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Josh Hart.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Reeves is checked in for Washington. The Wizards shooting about 47% in the third. Robinson with a steal. Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball. Jones, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Now, into the lineup for Milwaukee, number 23, Tyus Jones.
So it's Washington now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter of the game. Judo no good.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possession. That's how you build a lead.
And for the Wizards, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Outside Easton. Shot clock at 6. Riley. The Wizards with another miss.
Boy, he's trying to give his team a start, but the buckets simply will not go down.
Jones finds Portis. Portis with a screen on Coulibaly. Back to Portis. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Jones, his shot is good.
Oh, that's a cagey move right there. Tyus Jones showing no fear.
So it's Washington now. Down low. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Anthony. Jones feels it out. Coulibaly against Anthony. Portis with a screen on Coulibaly. Three-pointer, Anthony. The rebound by Udo. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Knocks it loose. Here's Larson. And the three-pointer goes. Larson's got 5 now.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Here's Riley. To end the cold spell. That shot off. MP getting it done for the Milwaukee Bucks. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Tari Eason. And it's Coulibaly in at the 2.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
MP no good. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. Pass to Eason. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, BA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, BA.
Here's Udo, defended by Jones. Outside Eason. There's a screen. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Smith outside. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Wizards.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Eason. Here's Udo, covered by MP. Back to Eason. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
And here's MP. This one for three. Oh, connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into two? Maybe one for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game. And Smith penetrating.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Anthony. And a change for the Wizards. Stars checked in.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
To the paint. Will it go? It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's DiVincenzo. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Out to the wing. Here's Udo. Washington again can't hit.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them. Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
Robinson with it. Now Sarr defending. Back to Robinson. Going inside. It's rebounded by Washington.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
The kick out to Johnson. Gets the 3 to fall. Johnson's got 26 points.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Pass to Udo. Sarr against Smith. It's tipped. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
If Dante DiVincenzo has the ball with some space, look out. He's thinking score it.
Now Coulibaly. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
Here's Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, B.A.? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
You gotta love MP's creativity. It's so fun watching him throw it down like this.
Washington has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Outside Hart. Pass to Johnson. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 16-7 run. And then Portis with the dunk.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Covington against MP. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
The Bucks have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Jones. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Here's Covington. Outside Johnson.
Who got him?
And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
Here's Hart. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Smith. Another possession. Another assist.
Another possession. Another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Johnson passes to Sarr. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And after playing professionally in France, we wondered what Sarr would look like in the NBA. And you know, I think our question is answered. This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Pass to Sarr. Washington moving the ball around. Riley buries it from 3. Riley's got 9 points now in the second half.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Portis, right side. Shoots over Hart. Here's Smith. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Sarr.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And to encourage more mid-range and post play, some have suggested moving the three-point line outward.
I do not like this idea, B.A. You can't move the corner any further back. How many sideline violations do we already have? Let the game play as is.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Washington. Pass to Riley. Outside Hart. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
That floater's such an important part of a guard's arsenal in the modern NBA. Dante doing work.
Here's Riley. Outside Covington. And there's the drive. And the shot's good. Covington's got 20 points. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Portis the screen. MP with it. Hard covering. Down low. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That free throw good from Portis. Washington has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to Riley. Outside Covington. Outside Hart. Launches a 3. The rebound by MP. Well, the Bucks shooting has been ridiculous. 75% of this game. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Pass to Riley. And here's Hart, covered by Smith. Out to the right wing. Outside Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Covington up top. Covered by MP. Offline from the high post. Eason against Jones. Screened by MP. Jones, the pass to Robinson. Inside. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Pass to Hart. Outside Johnson. Hart with a screen on DiVincenzo. For 3, Covington. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bucks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win again. They've reached that magical 72-win marker, and they keep going.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
Outside Jones. MP looking around from the arc. It's rebounded by Washington. 19 seconds left in the game. The kick out to Johnson. Fires in the triple. Johnson's got 33.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul. Substitution for your Bucks.
Now Covington. So this one belongs to the Bucks, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Miles Turner.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Turner is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's MP. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. And for the Grizzlies, the front court is Wells and Jackson. Then there's Edey. Then there's John Morant. Well, we've been tracking MP and the stories surrounding his NBA career. One of his recent pursuits is his quest to win Defensive Player of the Year.
I love how MP has put his money where his mouth is. His teammates admire that quality. But guess what? He's full-on delivered and been a beast defensively. I got to say, I think he's got one hand on the Defensive Player of the Year trophy already.
Pass to Edey. Jackson from long range. It's rebounded by Portis. Now, when you talk about this game here tonight, Richard, these two teams like to get out and run.
I expect both teams to be pushing the pace and making this a bit of a track meet. Conditioning will be tested.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Here's Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Team. Turner with the screen for MP. It's sent back by Edey. 3-on-3. Out to Morant. The 3 drills the three-pointer. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following John Morant's 3. A 3 from MP. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And Jackson gets it to go.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Here's Robinson. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. They set the screen to the paint. Sensabaugh. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Tries it from 9. And he can't bank that one in. Pulls up.
What the heck?
It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant left side. Edey finds well. Morant with a wide open look. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Morant's got 7.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And let's check in with him. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
Thanks so much. Well, with his name in consideration for Defensive Player of the Year, you might think that MP has always had that mindset. But if you ask his parents, they'll give you a different story, saying growing up, MP only wanted to shoot. He didn't worry about defense at all. I don't know what changed, but I'm glad it did change. The guy's not sure if the rest of the league has the same feelings.
I'm not sure, but it's a good point. He's got a gift for it, that's for sure. Might as well take advantage. Bucks trail by 6. Here is Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in.
I I love to see MP showing off a little bit, letting everybody know what he's capable of.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happened. They just picked the worst time to do it.
As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Take a look at the Grizzlies. They're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now, looking to hold on to that.
When I look at Memphis, they're currently looking like a play-in team, which isn't a bad thing, especially when you consider they are in the top portion of that bracket.
Here's McBride, still without a basket. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant, and Memphis turns it over again. Richard, the dynamic Ja Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than Ja Morant, and I'm coming up short. Ja doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. MP's got his third best. Of the night.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And here is Wells. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Jackson has the open look. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's his first trip to the line.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78%.
And he makes the first. With the playoffs on the horizon, Richard, we're seeing some of the top teams rest their players a little bit.
Yeah, you want to prevent injury, but you also want your go-to guy to have some fresh legs. Limit their minutes now. It'll pay dividends in the postseason.
And Memphis making a change here. Levine's checked in. Here's Morant. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
A 3 from MP. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 9.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Now, here's Wells. Scoreless thus far. Wells sets the pick for Jackson. Buries it from three-point range. Jackson's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Grizzlies.
Some bigs develop range over time. Jackson, he's been dropping daggers since day one.
Stolen by Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The more time Jackson spins at the rim, the better. His length is a deciding factor in this game.
Turner with the screen. Robinson passes to Turner. Morant against MP. Pass to Sensible. No good on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And there's Jackson on the assist from Wells. 10 points for him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Robinson against Morant. Robinson passes in. And MP throws it down hard.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Pass to Edie. Back to Levine. The 3-ball connects from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Memphis moving it around. Levine kicks to Wells. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Portis. Levine can't hit. Bucks trail by 4. MP passes to Portis. Morant with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Now McBride. Hasn't made one yet. A 3 from MP. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Inside. His first shot coming late. And a nice bucket inside from Edey.
Yeah, we know Morant can put up tons of points, but Ja is at his best when he's also involving others.
Outside Robinson. Here's Portis. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Checked in for the Bucks. Anthony comes in for Miles McBride. For the key Morant. The shot by Stewart with no one around. Good and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game. Robinson against Morant. And MP throws it down.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant right side. On the clock, driving the lane. Number 3, Levine. Rebound, Milwaukee. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anthony finds Robinson. Smith on the wing. The 3 from Anthony. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Morant. From 11 feet away. MP grabs the miss. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Turner against Stewart. Now here's Anthony. Here's Sensabaugh. The 3-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Morant. By MP. Smith on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
Morant surveying the D. Trying to end the drought, and the layup is up and in. Morant's got 11.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Turner with a screen on Morant. Out to Turner. Anthony in the corner. Down low. Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
A big man with a big finish.
No good on that one. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies lead by 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
A front line of Jackson and Jackson Jr. Ty Jerome out there with Zach LaVine. And it's De Silva in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Jackson. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Ooh, those are some grown man points there by Jackson Jr.
Smith with a screen on Levine. Anthony finds Smith, and the dunk by Smith. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. He should have a good one.
Pass to Jackson. Misses in close.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Bellamy. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
And that one falls for Bellamy. Well, Richard, it's definitely become a shooter's league. The ability to knock down threes now becoming pivotal.
Oh, I think it's fascinating to see the skills evolve and the game change. Even if, as someone who was a shooter later in his career, I feel a little bit left out.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Levine. Anthony against Levine. To the wing on the left. Larson. Off target from three-point range. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Jerome against Jones. Levine deciding where to go with it. Memphis needs to get off the shot here. Misses the three.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Anthony in the corner. Rebounded by Jackson. The Bucks won their last contest, that game against the Washington Wizards.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And you saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play. Got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Bucks making a change here. MP outside. It's, oh my goodness, what a play.
Oh my. Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Jerome with it. 20 points for him last game against Phoenix. Outside for Jackson. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Here's Robinson. Grizzlies with the rebound. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first look at the Bucks. Dean passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down home.
On that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously he can when necessary, but not that time. Robinson passes to the front. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Jackson setting the pick here for Levine. That one off the back iron and out. Bucks leading by 3. So, RJ, when you think about Jaren Jackson, defense is the first thing that comes to mind, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Triple J is a force. He's a perennial candidate for all defensive honors, and I'm glad I didn't have to shoot him this guy.
Now here's Levine. Tight defense on him. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Shots are just flowing with him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Smith with a screen on Jerome. The drive by.
Nice finish. And NP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding them and feeding them.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Smith. Levine up top. Morant outside. To the paint, and stolen by Portis. Morant with the steal. With the drive. Jerome finds Morant. And here's Jackson. Score the basket. His 8 13 from the floor.
I think you can tell Jackson Jr. is enjoying himself on offense, playing with a ton of energy.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Washington was a man on a mission. He finished with 60 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great stuff, Allie. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
You just look at the trajectory of Turner's career. He was raw coming into the league, up and down for a number of years, but when he put it all together, he became the total package.
Here's Morant. And the rejection by MP. To the inside. Out to Anthony. Outside Robinson. The Bucks working the ball around. Pass to Portis. Morant comes with the double team. Shot clock at 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for G.G. Jackson.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Milwaukee making a switch. Sensabaugh is checked in. MP outside. Rebounded by Jackson.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Wells. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Turner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this, because it's how he's going to get these calls. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. The rebound by the Bucks. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Sensabaugh. Turner with the screen. It doesn't go for him. And here's the fast break. Wells leading the way. Jackson misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop.
It's a highlight reel being put together by MP.
The young buck, MP, taking off there.
And Jerome has got the ball here for Memphis. They trail by 9 points. To the middle. Edey gets the bucket.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they step beyond the arc in the second quarter. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from 3-point range this quarter.
Back to Jerome. Outside Jackson. Pass to Morant. Here's Jerome. Good. And a nice assist from Morant.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
MP's shot is good.
Young guns love this type of competition. Great answer from MP.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Jerome. Now here's Wells. Morant passes to Jerome. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Milwaukee's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Robinson for three, and he's good on the three ball. Robinson's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Jerome finds Morant. Floats it up there for Morant.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Milwaukee leading by 11. MP inside. Guarded by Jerome. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Hands it from downtown. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And they call an illegal screen here. These players have been vacuums on the boards recently, leading the league in rebounding the past month. Well, you look at Edey, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Stolen by Robinson. Here's McBride. Missed inside. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Jerome passes to Jackson. Here's Edey. Pass to Jerome. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You can see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
A three from MP. MP clapping right back.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Morant outside. Clock at 6. And Edey has it in the corner. Shoots over Turner. Out to Morant. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Robinson for three. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
Morant outside. Over McBride. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so that's the end of the first half. Bucks ahead. They lead by 11. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, they've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. Something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. They'll have to make some changes in the offseason.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, beautiful execution at the offensive end. They're in firm control of this game from that standpoint, guys.
How many kinds of gravy are there?
There's barbecue, there's pineapple, there's orange.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got MP. Bobby Portis out there with Turner. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. Here's Morant. And the rejection by MP. Turner with a screen on the range, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And stolen by MP. They'll finish. And he goes big with the tap right over John Morant.
Ooh, I can tell fresh legs when I see him. Look at the young legs of MP getting out on the break.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T connected cam. Morant kicks to Jackson. From past the arc. A rebound by the Bucks.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Sensabaugh, and another basket for Milwaukee.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Robinson against Morant. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist in the game. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Down low. Pass to Edey from the baseline. Rebound, Milwaukee. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Here's Portis. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Teams are realizing you have to account for MP on that defensive end, especially when you're going up near the hoop.
Here's Wells. No scoring in this one. There's the 3.
And they should probably start looking to get the ball inside more. The three-pointer hasn't been there for them like it was in that first half.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Okay, a chance to check out some stats for Wells. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's averaging 6 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success, too.
Jackson with the screen. Out to Morant. A three-pointer is right on target. Morant's got 16 points.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Jackson. Yes, that goes in. Jackson's got 22.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Morant's got space, and the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Morant against MP. Edie with the steal. And here's the fast break. Wells leading the way.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And McBride gets it to go.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Morant finds Edie. Morant's against MP. Morant left side. 5 to shoot. From 12 feet out. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Robinson a screen on Morant. And that one is good. Sensabaugh has got 8 here in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Morant passes to Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
Here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. And finished off by Morant.
And if you're wondering what makes Josh so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Shots good by Turner.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's the screen. Yep, it counts.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Bucks leading by 17. Robinson passes to Portis. And he uses the glass on the way. Portis has got 6 points.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And Morant throws it down.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
So both teams making some changes here. Oh, from long range, we've got a set of point guards here that have been extremely hot. Those are their three-point percentages for the last 10 games. MB is number 1. Second, Tyus Jones.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
As well as they shoot the three, I don't think it needs to be a backup plan. That could be a plan A.
Here's McBride. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Morant left side. He goes up again, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Well, we all love teams going all in to win.
I'm gonna have to do all this shit
Some
over all
teams
my hard
run that
work.
risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
I got to the bitch's house.
three, Levine. It's good. The assist was coming from Jackson. Levine's got 8 points.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Damn.
Turner with a screen on Levine. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Levine just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
So you want, you going to start over from where defense farm? Yeah.
Over in the corner, McBride. 6 on the shot clock. Gets an open look and hits. He's got 10. The Grizzlies trail by 16.
You're going to get a new, you're going to start a new profile.
Jerome passes to Levine. Jackson in the corner. Memphis moving it around. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Levine on the assist by Moran. Moran's got assist number 9. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Jones with the bounce pass. Sensabaugh tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to Levine. Here's Jackson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're not relying at all on the 3-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Jones, and that one drops. Jones has got his first points in this one.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. .158 left here in the 3rd quarter. And here's Levine. He's got 11. 6 to shoot. And the jam by Levine.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to pull a show.
Smith with a screen on Jerome. Robinson goes in, and MP throws it down hard. 1:21 left to play in the 3rd. Robinson against Jerome. Jackson setting the pick here for Jerome. Just 3 to shoot. It's good. Jerome's got 8 points.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
MP, that's for 2. And yep, another basket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's taken away by Smith. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. 3-pointer connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
30 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's De Silva. In the corner, it's Levine. Out to Kuzma. They set the pick. Jackson in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. 10 points for him.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. He needs to just take the game over. It seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's Kuzma. No good on the 3. And so it's Milwaukee. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to... And let's take this opportunity.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. A front line of Jackson and Jackson Jr. Zach LaVine is out there with Ty Jerome. And it's De Silva in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Robinson a screen on Jackson. Here's Larson. It's Robinson top of the key. Now Jerome. Outside LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
Hope you got some popcorn. When LaVine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show.
Robinson for 3, and again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Now here's LaVine. Defense right on him. Larson with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 14. Good, that's another bucket.
And it's hard to even fathom, but he's coming up on the all-time mark for 60-point games.
It's stunning, absolutely stunning what he's achieved. A one-man offensive powerhouse.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
Anthony, the pass to Smith. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Up top, Jerome, covered by MP. Jackson setting the pick here for LaVine. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. LaVine's got 4 points this quarter.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
Smith outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's LaVine trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Over Smith. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Milwaukee leading by 18. To the paint. Bellamy. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bean passes to Jerome. Right block shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The Bucks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Anthony with the screen on Jerome. Takes the 3. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by MP.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Now here's LaVine. He's covered closely. He gets it in there.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Pass to Robinson. The Bucks working the ball around. Outside Anthony. And here is MP. Morant with the steal. Left side LaVine. Rebounded by the Bucks. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Now here's LaVine. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jerome. Here's the 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. And it's rebounded by Morant.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
LaVine dishes to Morant. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Levine's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the right.
Stolen by Jackson. Levine with it. Outside Jackson. Pass to Jerome. From deep. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Jackson.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Over to the wing. In a wide open look for Portis. Money from the wing. And the Bucks lead by 12.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Here's Morant. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Wells the bounce pass. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Morant. Morant pulleys his way inside.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And so, MV will bring it up for the Bucks. 22 is their biggest lead. Now here's Turner. McBride gets a screen from Robinson. Again, what an avalanche! That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Jackson. High, arcing shot. Charity stripe shot. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Bucks leading by 10. Portis a screen on Morant. Now Portis. Now McBride. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. All alone. Nice touch on the back shot. Jackson's got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies. And Milwaukee has possession. Wells with the steal. And here's the fast break. Pulls up for 3. They grab their own miss. Out to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. A 3-ball by Morant.
This is his 2nd 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Milwaukee's gotten in the groove from 3-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the 3rd quarter ended. It's good from long range.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Mr. Wells. Outside Jackson. Morant right side. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. Milwaukee leading by 5. And B from deep 3-point land. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Wells kicks to Jackson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Will be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
The Bucks have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th. 8 of 12. What a finesse finish on the way-in.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Now Edey. And here's Morant. Pocket 6. And stolen by MP. And there's the dunk. My goodness.
That dunk for from MP is usually what you see on the blacktop.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson, a screen on MP. It's Morant with the drive. Book it.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Bucks leading by 4. Here he goes. Watch out, MP finishing the drive.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation mark. Morant against MP. Now Morant.
He's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
It's good.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
The drive by MP.
It's one thing to take it to the paint, but MP able to complete the drive as well.
9-point game. Ratzler's a 3. Good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
2 points. That one goes.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Outside Portis. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Robinson outside, takes the 3, and again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Turner with the steal. Here's MP. Turner inside.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, what about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never wrapped.
Well, those trees just exploded. That tree just exploded on my farm.
Damn.
Lightning just exploded a tree on my farm.
Dang.
MP!
Right here, MP.
MP,
come on, MP. Please.
MP.
Call on me. Right here,
Linda.
come on.
Thank
I heard
you.
that shit. I didn't see
So
it,
it's
but
looking
I
like
sure
you're the
did.
consensus pick for Defensive Player of the Year. You've been open about wanting this award and what it would mean to you. A lot of players wouldn't publicly admit to that. You weren't worried about having that target on your back?
It's in crystallariums. I make money. Okay. Oh, this damn rain.
No, not really. It wasn't like I was out there talking about how I was going to average 50 or something. I made a commitment to give everything I had on defense, and I think people respected that. Teammates and opponents both.
Yeah.
Thank you, MP.
MP right here.
MP!
You're really...
Word around around the association is that MP is a near lock to win this season's Defensive Player of the Year award, a well-deserved honor for one of the game's elite two-way players.
Yep, finish all of it. I'm gonna test something out. I want to see if it's gonna work. Okay.
Okay. Yay, pop up.
I want to see if you can actually come into the game though. When you're ever here able to. I just want to see if I have to get you your own farmhouse or if I can just use the one that's already there. My space is limited. Because I didn't know if it would let me. Now the only way to know is if you actually join. Okay. At least I can send it. Okay, what do I do with this? That has to go into iridium. How much? 2 gold bars in a battery pack. Okay, so I need more of those. I should have like my farm looks my farm looks like hell.
Why does your farm look like hell?
Because for the past couple of days, it's just been raining. And shit's just been growing everywhere. It's just non-stop rain. Just... I need to sell one of these. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I will be putting one of those Junimo huts on my farm. They will be farming these crops. They will be harvesting these crops.